Did you know that an angry wither can travel the same speed as a motivated coward in a boat? Yeah, me neither. Hey, 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 welcome back, welcome back. Well, we got him. And what a mess that turned out to be. I have to admit, it does feel a bit cheaty when you require, excuse me, when you require a player to fight in melee mode, but your opponent can just fly away whenever he wants. I like the fact that you're required to finish him off in melee mode. That's actually kind of cool. But the issue was, I was constantly getting this guy down to half health. I get one swipe of a sword and he flies away. It's a no wonder people spawn this guy with his head stuck in bedrock. Man, I will stick your head in bedrock. Get out of here. Honestly, I'm not a real big fan of doing it that way. I like to play the game the way the game is supposed to be played. It just is more enjoyable. But, come on, guys. I mean, I get one swipe of the sword and he just flies away. That's not fun. That's frustrating. In the end, we did get him, but it was actually kind of by accident. He was actually chasing me all over the place when I came up underneath here, and he followed me, which really kind of surprised me. Now, the distance from the water line to the top of this platform, or the bottom of this platform rather, is 6 blocks. I don't know if that number is crucial or not, but it works, so keep that in mind. The other thing worth noting is that I actually had obsidian right here at the roof, and this is exactly where he came in contact with me. Again, I don't know if that's absolutely critical or not, but it certainly turned out to be convenient. You can see over here, he was blasting his way through the roof. The only thing up there is a half plank, so he could have easily gotten out and gotten away. Once we limited his ability to fly away, it was a fairly quick kill, maybe 60 seconds. But it took me several hours before I stumbled onto a way to get him underground. Honestly, I think there's something to this. I think if you found yourself in a situation where a wither is on the loose and you don't have the wings to go up and keep the fight with him, then this might be a very viable way to get him underground where you can reach him. I'm definitely going to pursue this. I'm going to test it a few more times and see if I can't learn a little bit more. But I'm not doing it today. It took me all weekend to get my stuff back. Which brings me to my next point of business, and that is let me see, hang on. It is F1, F3. I am, where is it? 1,415 days. And I don't have a serious farm yet. Take that, you overachievers. Yeah, what can I say? I'm having a good time. But at this point in the game, spending a whole weekend just to recover your stuff is kind of pathetic. So we got to build ourselves an industrial district. We need some farms. We need some automated stuff. We need the goods so that we can get XP and emeralds quickly. And that doesn't mean I'm going to build a typical raid farm. I mean, I want a real industrial district where I can have supplies to build bigger projects. The problem is when it comes to Minecraft, you never go in a straight line. If I want to go from point A to point B, that usually means a detour. And in this case, that means I need wings and shulker boxes. That means an issue with the dragon fortress, with the end. Why is this stuff never straightforward? I blame Chase. You hear me, Chase? This is all your fault, man. So, yeah, despite the fact that we haven't finished this particular project just quite yet, we're going to start a whole new one. I know none of you would ever do that. Now, I'm a big believer that when it comes to factories and farms and whatnot, that you really should just build it in the ocean, because that goes a long ways towards helping reduce mob spawning. That looks painful. But as you can see, it's really blue. Now, I like the color blue, but I mean, come on. If I'm going to spend all my time in the ocean, I want some color. Fortunately, Mojang has just the answer for this, and it is the coral reef. I could spend a few hundred days building stuff in this kind of environment. So if we're going to build an industrial district, we're going to need workers, and workers acclimated to that environment. If you guys remember, we picked the snowy village for the villagers that were acclimated to the cold. And we use those for our build at world height, because typically it's very, very cold at world height. Since we're playing around in the coral area, we need villagers that would be acclimated for that kind of environment. And I think these trees right here are going to give me the kind of villagers that I need. Now, here's the catch. The jungle guys would be part of the industrial park that's above the water. But the part that's under the water, we need a completely different kind of villager. Can you see how this project's just getting bigger and bigger by the minute? Treasure the process, right? But before we can do any of that, we have got to go to the Dragon Fortress. We got to find it first, and then we got to clear it out, put a portal in so we can run back and forth real quick. Like I said, when it comes to Minecraft, there's at least 5 different steps that get in your way before you can go directly to point B. But that's part of the process too. Hey, Lightning! When do vampires get into horse racing? When it's neck and neck? You know, I really thought he'd get that one. Alrighty, so we should probably go to the Dragon Fortress now, which means, let's see. I got a stack of those. I got some food. I got a bed. I got some wood. I got some dirt. You know what? I need a shield. That's what I need. Hang on. Now I look like a professional Minecrafter. Dig, 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 dig. Full disclosure, we are digging down at this exact location because it was on a map. I have no idea if it's here or not, but we're going to find out. Let's see, I need some light. Clunk. And here we go. Hopefully. Ah! And a cave. I don't like caves. That looks promising. Here we go. You know, this is why I never feel bad about looking for this stuff on a map. Because even when I'm here, I can't find anything. Dead end. Grrr! Well, this sure was a pain to find. Sheesh. I had to bridge out across this thing. It's like, this is drop creeper heaven here. But we found it. Now I just got to go into the nether and build another portal and link it up. You know, 5 more steps to get there. No, you don't get to kill those guys. Yeah. I didn't know that was a thing. All right, so we've got a new sign. It says, "The End." Nothing ominous about that. Then we run up our new pathway. Shimming along underneath the roof. To a nice little hidey home that is directly across the dragon portal. Oh, somebody's growling. Forget it, pal. I live here now. So, yeah, I think it's time to finally take that big step forward. Because let's be honest, once you get your wings, it's like a whole new game. There's so much more travel and freedom to do this, that, and everything else. I am genuinely grateful for the wings being added to the game. But sadly, that is about all the time we've got fun for on this episode. I know it was a little short. We lost a lot of time with that crazy wither. But I'll try and make it up to you in the next episode. 3 guesses as to what we'll be doing. If you found value in this visual escapade, then please give me a thumbs up. I'm new to this YouTube gig and it's gonna rain. Of course it's gonna rain. I'm new to this YouTube gig and it really, really helps me out. Not to mention it makes me feel good. Remember guys, when you're building a new world, find a way to treasure the process and build it your way. Thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, gotta get in there, don't you?